Alright guys, I'm gonna make this video for some of my brain dead friends, general populace of PUBG, and any other autistic, deficient person out there that needs help with this game. Pro tip number one, go underwater in the beginning. It reduces all this retarded noise in the beginning by a lot. They're gonna fix it in the next patch tomorrow. Pro tip number two, all these tips are given by King Almond, the best RUNAEU UAE ever to exist. And so actually pro tip number two, we'll go over some basics. Bandages does 10 HP. First aid kits, otherwise known as FAC, does 75. Med kits do 100. And right now on the map, you want to know the plane path. This would be like number three. You want to know where the plane is going, and you want to start looking for loot spots. You want to look for suburbs. Nothing near town, nothing near Pachinki or George Pool or the military base. Something in the outskirts with a good loot path. So like a cluster of 4 homes and a little bit away another cluster of 4 homes. Maybe if you know the map well and corresponds, you can use a loot path that has a car in it. So you loot up, take the car, and loot more. So that's what you want to know. It's how you loot, it's how you get geared. Going into a high pop area is not how you play PUBG. You don't play PUBG by fragging. You play PUBG by surviving the first 10 minutes, which is all RNG. Getting geared, getting in good position does not mean house camping. Good position means good terrain. And then, playing the rest out, and hopefully the circle doesn't fuck you. Another thing you want to know is plane path. So this plane path is like going down the middle. So I was showing on the map, people will be concentrating in George Pool and like Pachinki. It's military, like Roscock, whatever, and all that is archery. So wherever the circle would be, you want to enter it away from the plane path, so you have a high chance of getting in the circle without being shot and eaten by the blue circle, if it comes to that. You also, at this point, you should be able to tell where the circle would be. It should be on the left side of the map-ish, like Gatka's side, but it could be different. Usually it's near a plane path. It's not on the opposite end of the map. It's very rare for that to happen. Right now what I'm doing is not what you should do. Probably doing this because I'm recording, being stupid, but I make it work anyway, because I'm a god. So we'll go over some basics. Painkillers and pre-meds, which is like a painkiller or energy drink, are very vital in the game, especially end game. Painkillers can bring you to 100 HP. An energy drink can bring you to like 80, 90. Energy drinks can make you run faster, and painkillers can make you absorb bullets faster. So if you look at the bottom of the screen, there's a white-gray health bar. Above it would be a yellow bar once you start using your pre-meds. When that thing's orange, you'll see icons of plus and a running. That means what type of boost you have activated. You want to use these when you're in an intense firefight, because what happens is a lot of people will be like, I just shot this guy 10 times, why is he alive? And they'll blame hit reg or lag or something, where in reality the guy is coked out of his face on steroids and he probably has 10 HP left, but the painkillers have saved his life. It really pays off in endgame when, if you're doing duos, your partner dies, or in a 1v1 solo. It really helps. You can also use them with a bandage to get to 100 HP instead of wasting a FAC if you have the time. Say if it's beginning of the game, you can sit in a bathroom, just bandage and painkiller up. So those are a little of the basics. Another like kind of cheesy tip, which is a bug, but they're gonna fix it apparently, is you can press tab and you can drag these items into your inventory. So you don't have to right click it, you can just drag them and it skips animation. It gives you like a second boost to like loot. It's not amazing. Helps in like tight situations. Best gun, M16. Why? Because its effective fire range is amazing. It has a really good fire rate, and its recoil is manageable. Put an ACOG on it, it becomes an auto sniper. Why not the AK? Bullet velocity time for the gun is horrible. Fire rate horrible. Recoil is left, right, up, down, all over the place. Just generally the AK, it's just a shit gun. M4 Scar has its perks, go full auto, but they can only beat the M16 if fully decked, and even that, they can't even shoot as far. So I mean, it's just the M16 just outplays all the guns. SKS or Kar 98 is a popular question. Depends on your playstyle. They both have their perks. Kar 98 has a better effective power at range. It has a better effective range, like I just said. SKS fires faster, holds more ammo. Its recoil is kind of, insane, but I mean, its bullet drop off. It doesn't shoot as far, and its effective damage drops like a rock immediately. So I mean, if you're duoing, SK's Kar is a good combo. If you're soloing, I mean, if you're not good at sniping, go SKS. If you're a good sniper, take the Kar. That's really it. Let's see. M249 garbage. Best sniper in the game, Kar 98. It's something you can loot in a home. Put a cheek pad on it, no recoil, or I mean no sway. Put an ACOG on it. Pretty nasty gun. Sure, the M24 is better in AWM, but they also have their downsides, as in the only airdrops. Not much ammunition. It's like 5 to 10 in a clip. And like the AWM, it's not rewarding. When you hit people with it, they just don't die. It's like, alright. It's like, okay, it's stupid. And then like the M24, it's better than the Kar, but in my experience, it shoots slower. It's just something about that gun is so weird. Like the Kar 98, I can just hit someone with it. AWM or M24, after like it's playing an RNG battle, it's like, where are my bullets going? I don't know. So sure, if I get an AW, I'm gonna use it, but I would still say that Kar 98 is the best. So like general playstyle in the game, you want to pick your fights. You want to know where everyone is. You want to look at the map, make sure you're in the circle. Once it's like 40, 50 alive, you should be decently geared, hopefully. If not, you can either hunt someone down and kill them, or loot. And then like mid-game, which is 40, 50 alive, 30 maybe, you want to, get a spot, hold it down, and start surviving. So it's a general playstyle. You don't want to hunt people unless you're just playing for fun and you just want to frag, but you're not going to win doing that because you get killed by a house camper with 22 kills. It's like, alright, just wasted 30 minutes of my life doing that. Like, you just want to find a spot on the map that you know well. You know the terrain, and just play it. Good things to play is something on the circumference of the white circle. The reason for that is because when the blue circle collapses, your flank is covered. Your rear, your 6 is already covered by the blue circle. It's a very good way to play the game. You also want to know, this is pretty important, the white circle will always tend to favor the circumference or the edge of a blue circle. So it's a good measure of predicting a circle, where it's going to end. So wherever the white circle is closest to before, it should stay close to a blue circle, if that makes sense. Kind of hard to explain, but if you're in game and you see it happening, you'll know what I mean. Yeah, so like right now I'm just looting. I mean, I think right after this part I start to find a spot and hunker down. Good spots are like things that have a lip. No one really can shoot down on you. No one can like run up on you really fast. You have like a rock, a few trees, and a limp. I mean, it's like a defilade, or like a reverse defilade. Like, so if you're being shot at from multiple spots, you can just hit the deck, press prone, heal up, and you can just rotate out and go to another part of the hill and just outplay someone. Also, mid-game, you want to have level 2 everything, vest, helmet. Level 3 is rare, but like level 2 everything, backpack, vest, helmet. Why? Because the vest is like 220, level 1 vest is 200, level 1 helmet's 80, level 2 helmet is 150. Level 3 things like the vest, I think it's like 250 or 300 maybe. No, I think it's 250, and the helmet's like 230, 200. So you want to have level 2 because that can tank a Kar 98 to the head. And it can tank a lot of it can tank a lot of bullets to the chest too. So mid game, you want to make sure you have that. If you don't have it, don't panic. You can get it off someone, or you can loot. But I do not suggest looting mid game when it's 40 to 50 or 60 alive, because your chance of running into other people looting is really high, or chance of running into a house camper is really high. Another thing you want to keep in mind is having a shotgun up until 50 alive, 60 alive is good, because you're probably still looting, gearing up, so you can deal with the house camper a lot easier. Then you want to ditch the shotgun after you're geared. Um, so yeah, that's like a mid game, kind of showing it right now where you could go, showing hills. So you have that hill right next to Pachinki, that's my mouse is kind of near. Then you have the big gray patch to the right of Pachinki is a good hill. The bottom left where my mouse was, it's like a weird patch. If you can't really explain it, it's another hill. I'm highlighting other places you could go. You also want to know the plane path before you go to your spot. So you don't want to go to a spot that was really close to the plane path. Why? Because someone's probably there, someone's going to run up on you. It's going to be a shit show. So, I mean, that's really it. So this is kind of where I left off. Positioning, so this is the one of the hills I was talking about. The reason this hill is good is you're about to see. The lip I'm talking about is where I'm kind of running. There's this one lip to the right where this tree shadow is. You can just hit the deck if you're being shot at heal. And you can just like rotate around the hill. Use the hill to your advantage, if you can tell. And then you have this lip over here you can use. And yeah, so that's what I meant by positioning. Another thing you want to do when you get to your spot is to look at the nearest homes, see if the doors are open, windows are broken, car nearby, unnatural car placement. That will tell you if someone's been there, is there, a firefight happened. So even if a door is open, just assume someone's there. Don't ever assume no one's there. So just keep being a spastic and look around like you're on drugs. You also want to be familiar with what's around you, what hills are higher than you, what other hills are nearby, your weak spots of your place. And when you're at your spot, never stay still. Never stay behind a tree, unless it's a really shit spot that I can make a video on if you want to know how to play on a shit spot. But on a good spot like this, you never want to stay still. Why? Because you only hear sound 7 meters away, footsteps. So someone can run up on you, and if you're behind this tree, sitting there like an idiot, the one that's on my left, you're not gonna have a good time, you know? He's gonna run up on you and just headshot you, and you'll be like, alright, this kid's stupid, what are you doing, you know? So always run around, make sure you're always looking around. I'm showing that right now. The reason for running around, if you're asking, is yeah, it exposes you, blah blah blah, gives away your position if someone's being careful and watching. Yeah, you can get shot at. You're running, shooting in this game, leading bullets, no one knows how to do. But what this allows you to do is you can scan the area. You'll see people, catch them off guard maybe, or engage them before they get an easy kill on you. So it's just how I play. I mean, yeah, people can sit behind a tree all they want, but if I was running up on this position from my left and I was sitting behind a tree, I'm dead. Unless I'm scanning around with all, I'll still be dead. Like, I'd have to turn my body, you know? So that's really positioning. So in this clip-ish, it's still part of the same video, I'm scanning around and I hear a gunshot and I see this guy, because I'm running around like I'm spastic. So yeah, I shoot at him here and I think I hit him right there. So I stopped shooting at him right there because one, I've made noise and there's people around me. It's top 28 circle is kind of, tight. And I spot someone there. If you didn't notice, he's right like in front of me. So I disengage immediately. I wait for this guy to stand still, kill him, and when he dies, I know he's shooting at someone to my right. I already know this. So I'm already like hypertension, whatever. There's someone over there. I'm looking for him. But back to what I was saying is, you can shoot a guy out there. This guy gets obliterated, stupid. You can shoot a guy out there, but there's no reason for me to shoot him. Even I just kind of YOLO'd it. I was like, yeah, why not? I'm bored. I'm gonna shoot him. But it gives away your position immediately, and the chance of you killing him over there with an M16 ACOG is so minimal There's no point in even risking it. If it had a Kar 98, sure. If it had silenced M16, definitely I would have been more confident by shooting him. But if you do decide to take one of those retarded shots like I did, you need to disengage as soon as he starts moving, as soon as he gets cover, because someone's going to be running up on you. Like that guy was. He was stupid. Most of the people in this game are dumb. He should have seen, he should have heard my shots and focused on me, or like rotated and positioned on me. If he was smart, he would have done that. So that's why you want to disengage really fast. Let's just fast forward this and I'll be right back, I guess. Because I don't know what happens after here. So in this clip, basically what happens is I get a car, I get shot at as I get in the car by the guy on the hill that I shot at before with M16 icon. I go here to heal. What you're about to see is what I mean by people are brain dead in this game. I'm about to get just absolutely annihilated by a guy. But he has severe forms of disabilities in which he doesn't kill me and keeps peeking and I destroy his life. It should be coming up in literally like a second. Yep, here it is. So don't panic. You know where you're getting shot from. You know they're putting his butt. You see his head there in that tree. I'm just gonna heal. Have facts. Heal up. And just, you know, give him a nice little peek. When you peek, hold the angle. If you know how. I don't know. I mean, it's not good to hold the angle that long. But now I shot him. There's a guy behind me. I knew this because I think he's shot. I'm already looking there. So I knew there's a guy over there. Yeah, and I think I'm being shot by him right now. No, I was being shot from a guy, okay. But yeah, I started looting him. The only thing I did in looting him is for meds, because I have none. Yeah, see that guy. I think I killed this guy. No? My aim is atrocious here. And this is when I just rotate out, because clearly someone has an angle on me. So I rotate his rock, because it's OP. So that guy I was shooting at doesn't know where the hell I am. And I'm about to outplay this dumbass. A lot. What I should have done is not shoot at him and just rotated here and then shot at him. But I didn't do that. That's how you should have played it. But what I'm about to do here is what you should all do. Just outplay people. Okay? You heal up. Get coked up on steroids, whatever. As you can see, I'm bandaging here, not facking, because I know my back is clear. No one's really going to push me and annihilate me. So I feel secure. Save my facts. I think I only have one fact left. I can't tell. And I'm just keeping eyes on that guy, looking around, which I'm being snuck up on. And as soon as I get to full HP, this guy will get destroyed. So, like, when you're chilling, you just want to keep looking around. You just all move around. Also note that the gun on your back can be seen by an enemy, so position yourself behind cover so they can't see it, or just drop the gun. There's no reason for me to have an AK when I have like 194 bullets, so if I was behind a tree, I would probably drop the gun, because I'd be like facing to the right, so he couldn't clip my arm or something, but he would know I'm still there, he would know like which way I'm facing, so I would have probably just dropped the gun just to make it harder for him to tell. And you can see him in the top left. He's a good player. You know this because he's always moving. He's looking. I think he's looking for me, or he's looking for someone else. I don't remember. And then he's like looting, I think, or he's ADSing, but he's ADing. He's moving left to right really quickly. So I know he's a good player already. So I'm not taking a shot until this guy is still enough for me to kill him before he can react. So actually, no, what happens is there's a guy on the hill above him. Yeah, there's a guy on the hill above him. I spot both of them, and the guy on the hill above him kills this guy down here, and I think this guy from the hill is him now. So it might be coming up in the clip later. I zoom in and figure all this out, and I just let the guy up on the bigger hill which I was at kill the guy on the lower hill that's at this tree, and then I kill the guy who killed this other guy. I didn't engage any of them. That's just how you outplay people. It's very common sense. Yeah, here we go. I just kill this guy. And I die later on, so I get greedy. I'm like, oh, this has a silenced M14. I go up and loot him. Don't be greedy. Once you're this late in the game, top 10, There's no reason to loot unless you need meds. It's all you really need to loot for. Alright guys, so yeah, that's it. Thanks.